So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. And that...
Mbappe! Now there's a fine ball. Beckham, played out to the left flank. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. That has been cut short. White. It's a good run down the right. It's a promising position. Now the ball in. He rises!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Messi. That is good alertness. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, that's well spotted. Lampard, the man we've all come to watch. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Knocks it out wide. Out towards the flank. Ødegaard. Rijkaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. And this is Hazard. And that's a dangerous ball. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's out of play for a goal kick. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Hazard. Lewandowski. That is a great pick out. He's got away, and he shoots! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
This looks promising. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Oh, shooting chance! Messi. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Lampard. And it's Beckham. And it's been played through. He's onside. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. He's got two. Goal! Barcelona! That is how you do it. A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to...
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Yamal. Azar. Lewandowski always looking for that half a chance. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And it's Beckham. Roberto Carlos. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now, bullish header! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. And that is put... And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Roberto Carlos. Beckham elects to cross. It's a goal kick. And it's Kane. Saka. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, really well played.
White did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here. Saka did just about enough to come out on top there. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Saka. And it's Rijkaard. Messi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well read, nice interception. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. He's found a way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's Neymar! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he
climbs up big! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckham. That's good running with the ball. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Koundé. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than...
Lampard! Goal! Barcelona! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now, can they get him away? Yamal in acres of space out wide. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Quarter of an hour played. Neymar. And here's Yamal. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. Yamal tries to play it through, and this is Ronaldo. He's onside. Yamal could try cutting inside here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal. Now it's Lampard. Mbappe, looking for options for movement. He's got away, shot a goal!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar, that is a brilliant interception. Hakimi, now Mbappe. No, he refuses to take the bait. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. The ball goes in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Roberto Carlos was in no mood for any of that. Mbappe. Great vision. Spread neatly. He's found a way through. That's a little off target. Has a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent
And a quick
45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So off we go once more.
Neymar.
Barcelona
Number
carrying
19,
a one-goal lead.
Beckham. Number
Just
21,
eases him off the ball.
Yamal.
Well,
Coming
the
on
movement is
field,
slick, the
number
speed
8,
is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Hazard. Number 13, Kubo.
And here's
Number
Lampard.
11,
Can he get it through?
McAllister.
Kubo picks it up out wide. Played down the flank. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Here's found a way through. And it's Pedri. He's going for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
He's in space and looking for options. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And here's Hazard. Yamal. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Barcelona.
They forced the error and
71
extracted the
minutes.
maximum punishment.
Number 20,
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Frank Lampard.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona can seal the deal here and now.
Hello,
A
everybody,
win
and
guarantees
welcome to
promotion,
today's match.
and their loyal following will settle for nothing less. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Barcelona cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate.
Shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Busquets. Now it's Neymar.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, great header! It's there! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Natal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Serginho makes the interception. Scholes. Scholes. Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising. Now it's Yamal. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Scholes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. He won't be happy with that one. Now he's got space here. It's played through for him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get free. White puts them all in. Now it's Mbappe. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That could spell trouble. Busquets. And it's Lampard. Now it's Neymar. A heavy challenge.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out
And a
or
quick reminder
forcing the
today
issue
that
even
parking
further.
in the area around
I'd
the
always be
stadium is
inclined to
strictly
go
forbidden.
for the
Please
latter,
use
go
parking
for a
provided by
third,
the club or any other
especially
paid
with a
parking
full half of
facilities in
football
the
still
area.
to play.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're underway again. Neymar has found the net here, of course. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's Busquets. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now this could be a chance. Lampard. Rice. White. Raul. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Scholes. There he goes, motoring forward. That has been slung wide. Saliba tries to clear. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Played with speed from back to front. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Rafinha. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Scholes. Out to the left it goes. He's picked his way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Scholes. Oh, well measured. Cannavaro goes sliding in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Raul tries to play it through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task to do it.
Rafinha. Raul. Oh, the ball's run loose here. This time, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Scholes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rice. Beautifully. And time is up. Barcelona are going up, and now they can breathe. Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A score of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Spread it left. And this is Eto'o. Oh, well played. Neymar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Azar. It's Van Basten! Oh, it's hit the post! In he goes again! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. And we have our very first corner. Rooney plays it short. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's delightful. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Eto'o with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Kubo. Kubo. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Roberto Carlos! That was travelling. Tchouaméni is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Owen. That's good running with the ball. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gravenberg clears. Lampard, a true great in every sense of the word. Can he get it through? Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball.
And Owen! Costa Curta gets it away. Bastoni. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And this is Owen, and he's hit Lampard! Oh, that is very close.
Lampard brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Tries to play it through. Nice sequence of passes, this. Neymar. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona.
Added time.
And here's Owen. Gravenberg. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick
So there was the first half.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Number 14.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Erling Haaland.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Substitution.
And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Very nicely done. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
They want to be quick to recover this. McAllister trying to keep this in. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way.
Well, he got rid because
That could spell trouble. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Eto, and he's surging through.
oh, great feet that.
He's free, he has got space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Showing great feet there. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
That's quickly taken. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
White. Good play on the left-hand side here. That looks a good ball through. And he was alert to it. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Kubo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Substitution in progress.
That's a cute ball. He's on it, can he get away? He's through, can he finish? Sticks it away! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Liverpool have broken through, it's 1-0.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
And the pass is intercepted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
2 added minutes has been
Good
indicated.
read, needed to be cleared without complication. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly had...
He rises! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Looking for options for movement. Yamal hoisted in. Haaland is the key defender on that occasion. And it's Lampard. It's Lampard! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Look at the space here. Showing good feet. He's found some space. Baresi with a fine tackle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that defending is unapologetic. Oh, that is asking for trouble. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. White, can he get on the end of this? Well read, and the danger is averted. Still goalless. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Punched away. Crossed in again. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Out towards the flank. In what... Bullish header! Goal! Barcelona! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona are in front now. The game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Kukçu is the team's great visionary.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Greenwood, he has found a way through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. They climbs up, and it's hit the woodwork and out.
There will be 1 minute
Delivers the
added
ball.
time.
It's a mighty effort. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That's been cut out, well played. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And they're quick to get it back. Barcelona finding their passes. Messi. He's looking wide. Now it's Hazard. That's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Yamal's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Beckham. Kukçu did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. This looks promising. And he's running through. Chance, surely! And that would have been some goal.
Haaland certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Knocks it out wide. Looking to play him in. He slings it in. Cleared without hesitation. Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, it's a great ball here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Crosses it in here. Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. Cross to the back post. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. And this is Ronaldo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that has been clubbed away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, off we go then. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yamal. Scholes. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio. It's Lampard! Has another go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kubo is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Oh, now here's an interesting... He's going for goal! It's hit the upright. Now it's Kubo. Fermin wins the duel this time. Fermin did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And that is doing no harm at all. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's going to be disappointed with that. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He is through here. Roberto Carlos. He slings it in. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He has found the way through. He's got away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Lewandowski. Some excellent... Has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Punched away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That looks a cracking ball.
Has been indicated.
It's just the goalkeeper, Roberto Baggio! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Fermin can get it clear. Lewandowski. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And if
On
you
the
do
evidence
have a
of what
chance
we've
today,
seen,
please take
they're
some
worth
time
their
out to
lead.
give your support
There was
to our
genuine
better
intensity
stadium
and,
fund.
and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 29, Barcelona.
There's the start
Coming
of the second
on the
half.
field is number 17.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start
Ronaldinho.
moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And it's Baggio. And here's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Roberto Carlos delivers. Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. No way through there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Lampard. Kubo, he's found a way through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. And here's Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Lampard. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Nicely aimed pass. Busquets calmly anticipates. He's picked his way through. Look at the space here. Roberto Carlos clears. Taken back almost at once. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Lampard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's surging through. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That looks a good cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Lopez. Now there's a fine chance! Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Barcelona on the spot for parity. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
41.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's managed to get free, hoisted in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And that will be it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Referee has just said play on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Kane. And he cuts out the supply.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
It's played through for him. He's found a way through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Barcelona! That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Kane is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bastoni, Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Kane out to the right. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Yamal just eases him off the ball.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Yamal stood his ground strongly. Now this could be it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Camavinga.
There will be 1 minute.
And it's
at a
Alexander
time.
Arnold. Neymar. Nice control. Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Very nicely done. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of this.
Can he finish? That's another chance! He has done it! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Nice, ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe gets into a good position. Elects to cross. Cleared without hesitation. Messi. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Camavinga. Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar. Busquets. That's Beckham. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Fernandes. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Roberto Carlos. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lampard. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Oh, shooting chance! Lampard is flagged offside.
Substitution.
Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Kane. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Against the crossbar. And he can clear it away. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the keeper's ball. Barcelona are closing in on a comfortable win. That's a good run down the left. Can he get onto this? Mbappe. Lovely feet. He's being urged to charge, surely! Oh, taken with style. They're back within reach. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
There will be 5 minutes.
Let's live.
at
And
a
a
time.
chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Kane takes control of it and he's on the move. Played with finesse. Kane finds himself offside. And we're done. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive... So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Toni Kroos. Nicely shaped ball. Endrick is onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I really like the look of this fella Endrick here. He's a great finisher, he's a great dribbler, he's a wonderful link-up player, he's a smart presser, he's capable of playing a bit deeper. This guy has got the lot. It's not fair.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Rafa Mir. Rafa Mir! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rafa Mir is offering a right smile there. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Has a look and plays it forward. It's a really well-measured ball. Little pass back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Elche are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he's gone looking for safety. Yep, it's a corner. Valera plays it short. Threads one in. Valera picks it up out wide. And now they can spring out of defence. Camavinga. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Andre Silva. Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
There will be 1 minute
That's
added
been cut
time.
out, well played. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that
Substitutions
telling
taking place.
breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0. It's Andre Silva! Really well taken goal. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Rafa Mir. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found a way through. He's had it taken off him. Turns back here, probably the best option. Triol. Barcelona still this single goal behind. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Over to the left. Flings in across. And that should get the job done. Oh, nice touch. And he welcomes it in. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Azar. Engages and forces him off the ball. Santiago. Great vision. Played into the middle. Oh, well played. Neymar. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No outsmarting him this time. Out to the right. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely pass, but can he finish? And yes, it's there! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
After 80
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up sipping a goal at the other.
There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's been taken short.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added
Forwards
time.
and with intent. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rudiger. Triol. Modric. And he was quick to react. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are...
There's the header! He will be livid with himself. Neymar. That's gone for a throw-in. And here's Endrick. Now it's Neymar. Shot could be a real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position. De La Fuente stood up well to him there. Toni Kroos looking understandably energised after his goal. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
De La Fuente. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. It is a corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, number 18.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 25.
Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Hoisted in. Manu Vallejo. Out to the right. And it's made its way to him. And he's whipped it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Neymar. Out towards the flank. Koundé. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Goes for a shot! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism.
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper...
He's having a go! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Coming on to replace him is number 2.
And it's Modric. Oh, stick chance!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, this looks sharp. It's a goal kick. Modric charging forward, the ball at his feet. Kroos just eases him off the ball. That's a sharp pass.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
4 added minutes
Played
has
into
been
the box.
indicated.
Endrick.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Koundé. Can he get on the end of this? Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that will be it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was...